Trying to change gears on the other way.
Love the truck.
Transmitting. We are broadcasting. And we are filming, not live, but we are filming to upload later on YouTube. Freedom Front Canberra. Welcome to everyone. National Rock Garden, Barrenjoey Road, Communist Canberra. We, the free people of Terra Australis, meet here every day to make our pilgrimage down to the Governor-General's and make our proclamation to expose the 28 names of the pedophiles that he's protecting as identified by the Wood Royal Commission 1995-1997. Thank you everyone for joining in, for watching this. Even though it's not live, we're going to come live very soon as I've waited my 2-week cooling off period as YouTube rules. But until then, I'm going to film and upload. We miss you very much. We miss the live feeds. We miss engaging with everyone. And because of that, I think people have missed us, and some of them even come down. So we've got Ripme today, Ryan, and his dog Max have come down to say g'day. I'll spin the camera around in a minute. But please, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the show. We'll be coming live to you very soon as we can. There we go. Freedom Front Canberra on YouTube, Rumble and Odyssey. So yeah, live in probably another week, people. I'm doing all I can, unless we can get 1,000 subscribers and we can go live instantly. But without further delay, welcome to the day, and we'll get on with the, what would you call it? Live evidence. Live intel for you guys at home, and hopefully a platform for you guys to all talk on. Exposure 28. Well, let's show you around. We've got Paul here with his new Exposure 28 poster. Resources, people, we're resourcing. You look it up. Mate, this is just how much people care. Look at that. Beautiful, perfectly manufactured poster. Thank you very much. We're going in. And Paul did the proclamation yesterday. But I'm sorry we haven't been able to show it to you live. Phil's just rocked up. Natasha's here. Nellie's here. The Freedom Truck's here. Ryan's here. I won't use his call sign, his sneaky peeky call sign, but he's one of us every day. Alright, well, I'll start gathering everything together so we can start getting down to the Governor-General's. I think we're going to the Russian embassy after this, in support of the Russians, and basically to say free the Aussie Cossack, the political prisoner held by the unconstitutional government of Australia. We had pancakes for breakfast, everyone. Although there's a big frost. There was a big frost, but
How beautiful it is now.
it is. It's absolutely superb.
It's almost beach weather.
It is.
And we'll be going down the beach shortly, won't we? To give it
I
to the
suppose you could call it a beach.
Do you do it here or do you walk
No, we
somewhere?
walk down the road down this way, just showing the trends.
Walking.
Yeah, please do. We're straight up here.
Hey,
They might.
that's not the dripper. All over me.
Sorry I left you under the charge there for 3 days, mate, but
Oh, I know, it's good to have everyone back like today.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
That turned off.
No, it's just still on. Yeah, it's all still on.
Yeah.
Had pancakes before.
Yeah, I just need to cook them.
I understand, mate.
We had a good time on the
Oh, no, I'm missing
Penrith were two locations.
Yeah, no,
You
it
know
is,
they
yeah.
did with Paul this morning.
No.
I tried to throw him this morning. They said, you still going to the Russian embassy? They said to him.
Yep.
He went up there and he goes, yeah. He goes, oh, so you're not going to the truck convoy then at the same time?
Try to throw him away.
Trying to throw you out on the Russian embassy. No.
A few people starting to make their way down, but sorry, I'll let you face us where we're having a conversation.
Yeah, they must be. Oh, I thought at the same time, and like a time location on the other side of town somewhere. said, I only ever heard that by you're obviously can't.
Have we got kangaroos in this thing? Or
I would be. I was doing the job.
I just want to rewrite it slightly. So I don't want
That's right. Always, only ever. Only always ever.
Thank you. I'll carry the camera. Alright, we're about to head down. Phil's coming a bit late. He wants his snags on the barbie, so we're trying to do 100 things all at the same time. Oh, we're doing it down there, are we? Everything else will just have to wait. I'm gonna have to go. I can't keep doing this. I'm supposed to be walking down with the mob, and I'm still here, buddy, making sausages. All right, they're just gonna have to cook themselves. So I'll turn this barbie off and just do it when we get back, finish them off, or?
Yeah, mate, yeah. I'm just going to shut it down, yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm just throwing them on there.
just contracted to companies to do jobs.
No. So what we've done is to get Dan's page, been going hard, we've cut ribbons here. And send everybody over to Dan. Get everybody on the bed. You don't mind if I carry these?
No, hey, not at all. Why would I mind? Just shows support of all the other nations that we're fighting with and how big the war really is.
Oh, the Netherlands are going nuts.
Oh, God bless them, I know.
Wake up like, go, you
How long till our farmers go nuts with them, eh?
The Italians are going
Yeah,
nuts
and the
too.
Italians,
Yeah.
yeah.
Italians are going ballistic.
The Italians.
Oh, they did make it. I'll wait for them. This is Julian Assange's chick.
Oh, yeah.
She's been going right down to Governor General's down the road, the closed road, and giving them shit.
Yeah, good. I know at some point that's going to happen again, and I'm going to have to make up my mind whether to go with them or just let it happen, you know.
Yeah.
I might have a speak to someone for you who might, depending on how you want to represent yourself.
Yeah. Well, I still have a lot of faith. I don't have a bloody bail conditions. I know they've put it on anyway, but I know we could fight it in court.
Yeah. Come on, it's time to go.
We're not talking football today, mate.
No, we won't worry about Green Man.
Oh, shame. Hang my head in shame.
Let's go.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, go on, do it.
Bring all yours. I love that smile. It's a beautiful smile. You! Not him, I see him all the day. All I get is butt crack out of
Simon's
him.
here, Vicky's here, Theo's here. G'day, how are you? I might start making one. Oh no,
Yeah,
wait.
you get it in, mate.
Yeah,
You get it in, I'll catch up.
We'll get up there. Go, Vaughan. Brad.
Green Mantle in the 8, are they?
Yeah, drum.
Yes, we are, right? But they're not going to keep it up if they keep playing like they did.
I haven't seen Geelong in the 8.
Yeah, they're at the top, aren't they?
I think they were 4th last of all.
Nah, they're at the top, mate. They're at the top.
Top now.
Yeah, mate.
Wow.
Oh, there's a quick bit of a footy report. Another distraction away from the war, but you know, you've got to tune out sometime. Everyone's got their thing. I bloody gave up all my sport altogether. I just couldn't handle any of it. During the COVID lockdowns and the Black Lives Matter and all the bloody rest of it. But the footy team has done all right. I've tuned in last night to watch them get flogged. But only so you can tune out from it, or you just got to try and, because it doesn't stop. There's always conversations with everyone. There's always a new bloody program out, new feeds, new intel, so to speak, new narratives. It just doesn't stop. You've got to find your way to just tune it out. Especially since it's gone as long as it has. And still no end in sight as we make our pilgrimage down to the Governor-General's. And we feel like we're yelling at an empty house, although there was a news report article on a mainstream network that the Governor-General's gone on a bit of a junket trip for the Olympians, or the Commonwealth Games mob. I can't remember which one's up. Just another distraction again, although I do always like my sports. And our athletes, I just don't know whether it's a Commonwealth game or Olympic game. But anyway, the Governor-General's not there, he's on a junket, although we honestly believe that's probably a digital version of him, or just a narrative. We'd like to think he's been arrested, number one, for protecting pedophiles and not exposing the 28 names, and number two, the election fraud, for witnessing the writ for the election, not approving it. And then the next one would be for allowing Albanese and all the elected officials to be sworn into office without using an oath of allegiance to God, the people, the nation, the Constitution, the Commonwealth, the Queen. Now I know I mentioned the Queen, all sorts of conversations come up because Australia is currently using the fictitious figurehead of Queen of Australia, which they're allowed to use, but not to amend legislation, mandates, laws, etc. G'day, g'day. It's a very popular dog park. Still a fair bit of frost on the ground, but it's beautiful in the sun. There's a hat. It's different. Dingo dog. Bit of that one there. Beautiful. Yeah, good on you, mate. Looks like it. Yeah, anyway, keep going. You too, mate, absolutely. Beautiful day for it. You can hear the drums up over the crest here. Won't be long till all these things start flowering and the bees will be happy. I am an apiarist, or actually not a beekeeper, I'm more of a bee wrangler back in WA. Love me honey and me bees. It's all about the flowers, bees and trees for me. Right down into the cork trees here. Well, hopefully this recording goes through uncut. You'll get a good idea, for those who haven't seen before, what we do down here at the Governor-General's. Make our proclamation. Everyone gets to release a bit of fury. We play our anthem, We're Still Here, which is definitely an unfortunate anthem, the fact that we're still here. Great song by Kane Hobbs, but geez, I look forward to the day we don't have to play it. and I think Auntie Glenda's going to come down, and there's going to be a bit of a song sung between Auntie Glenda, Natasha, and myself. We are, you are, we are Australian. We'll see how that goes. I never saw myself as a singer, but other people seem to like my input there. It's quite amazing. Wow moments after wow moments, like I keep saying to people. Not often I let the mob beat me down here, but there's a lot going on today. Very exciting this Saturday, 30th of July, 2022. Spectacular conditions. Yeah.
And we've got an infiltrator over there.
Yeah.
You need your scarf.
Yeah, I didn't bring it. I'll have to use the poncho. G'day everyone. G'day David. Oh, my nose is watering. So I'll sit the camera down, give you a bit of enfilade look on the theatre of war, so to speak. This is where I normally place this, mate, over here.
Can you zoom in and see Brett across there? Hey? Can you zoom in and see Brett across there with the flag? He's got Aaron's flags over there. He got back last night.
Awesome. Brett's out over there. Oh, it's all happening today. People putting in a big effort. So Brett's over there in his canoe, raising the red ensign. See if I can zoom in on it. There you go, that little yellow canoe over there.
And the Eureka flag.
And the Eureka flag and the red ensign. Good on you, Brett. Love your work, mate. True Australian. A great Australian making Australia great again, as Phil might say. But yeah, right in the centre of the screen, the yellow canoe, that's Brett. Oh, I even zoomed in further. There we go. Oh, well, I'll get set up and we'll keep the footage rolling. No, thank you for pointing it out.
Going to do the weather report?
Yeah, mate, if you want to go with the weather report, I'm just going to continue setting up.
Okay. Well, guys, it's a beautiful day in paradise, communist Canberra. It's not that cold anymore. It was a bit cold earlier, although if you look around, there's frost still in the shade areas, which I haven't seen at 10 o'clock in the morning before. So it obviously got a bit cool last night. So lovely to see you on Freedom Front Canberra. We'll be able to go live as soon as we either get 1,000 people subscribed or a couple of weeks pass. So I don't know which will come first, but looking excited for it. This will be uploaded a bit later. But let's do the weather report. There's barely any clouds at all, and sun's shining. It's with the sun out, it actually feels a lot warmer than when the sun hides behind a cloud. So it's difficult to know. It's probably about 5 degrees, and it feels about 8 or 9. So you don't really need your coat done up. The water is almost like a mirror. It's just a very soft breeze coming from the dam and cutting across us. And you can hear, of course, the white cockatoos in the trees at the Governor General's, telling them that to do your job, Hurley, and it's unacceptable. There's lots of talk about Hurley not being in town at the moment, and that Margaret Beasley, who's the Governor of New South Wales, has been acting Governor General. So, if that's the case, don't do a Hurley, Margaret. Do a Margaret, stand up, be a woman of honour, and do your job, which is to release the names of the 28 so they can face their court. It's unacceptable that someone, because of their friends in high places or the fact that they have a job in a high place, think that they are immune to prosecution. These are police documents that should be given to a court of law, and they should face their accusations. So lovely to see you. Looking forward to a wonderful morning today. Like I said, there's barely a breeze, it's just a breath. And it looks like it's coming from the south, probably northwest. So it should be a lovely time to be able to project our voices across the water. So we do have somebody in a kayak over the other side who's planting flags, which is wonderful. Talk to you guys soon.
We're just waiting on a few more people coming down, so sorry about the delay. But I don't need to delay the Governor General. Thanks, mate. I've still got to yell at his house. Good morning, Governor General! We're still here! Expose the 28 names of the pedophiles you're protecting! 28 names have been hidden! 28 names need to be revealed! Perverts are perverting justice! Are they hiding a name that's their own? Expose the 28 names, Governor General!
Don't give me his name.
Hey, freedom fighter!
That's it.
Hey, sovereign soldier over there! We love you! Yeah, just as everyone's coming down here, a big van pulled in with Julian Assange pictures all over it, so I don't know the lady's name, but she obviously supports him pretty full on. Rain, there you go. I haven't actually met her personally yet, but it's good to see more people coming down and really supporting the fight. There's no cause more worthy of fighting for than the sanctity of children.
Exactly right.
We keep flying our flags until we see a white flag fly over there, I suppose.
Yep. He does his fucking job. Hey?
Yeah, red one, yeah. We'll see what the flag's coming. Let's check the digital diggers on the webinets are still getting a good view. Chief Flag Bearer Corey with the flag seps like any other. Holding position. We've got Theo coming down. Here comes Phil with the Canadian and American flag. Rain, his friend, supported Julian Assange, as we suggested. Here comes Mark as well. Vaughan, Simon up the back. I think there's a couple more flags following him too.
Double flag today, just wait for the rest of the flag.
Look out across the lake and see the chosen in the cold. We are the resilient, relentless and steadfast, demanding the safety of your children. Expose the 28 names of the pedophiles you're protecting. We stand in support of every other nation in the world, fighting for freedom and fighting for the safety of your children. We are representatives. We are the digital diggers of Julian Assange, demanding he be released, demanding our country stand up for the rights of all Australians and all people. That's all of us here now, so we'll just get straight on with the proclamation. The ode, the full ode, the 2-minute silence, and the proclamation by Phil today. Also on the agenda, a couple of people are going to read out the smaller proclamation instructing the Governor-General to dissolve the Parliament and the fact that we've lost confidence in the government. And then there may be a song to finish with. Oh yeah, looks like the song's definitely going on.
You've got a verse to do, I
Do
think.
re mi fa la sol.
You have to turn the light stream on. Get your larynx going.
Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. Please move forward, be outstanding, remove headdress.
Canadian flag now.
Yep, representing all the patriots across the world today. Stand fast!
Still want that lyric. La 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 la.
As you were. They weren't the sons in the battle! They were young! Straight of limb, true of eyes, steady and aglow! They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted! They fell with their faces to the foe! They should have grown as we the left grown! And it should not weary them, nor the years condemn! And the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them!
We will remember them!
Remember them!
lest we forget.
Lest we forget!
Governor General Hurley! As the Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from the ever-growing cohort of Australian people, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public review of the findings of the police report that was tabled at the World Royal Commission 1995 to 1997. The Wood Royal Commission is catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission and resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister, and others, frightening enough. That the Australian government, Parliament, and yourself has made no attempt to undo this 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. Revisiting again in 2015, when you were Governor of New South Wales, in the Senate Legal and Constitution Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Paul Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. As the Senator stated, it is not so much the secret that's the problem. It's when a group of people such as the 28 keep there, seek each other's secrets. Failing to appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. The judge said, we decided not to revisit that issue because the public will lose confidence in the judiciary. When does a judge use we? What sort of coercion was that? Governor General, how can you justify this 90-year suppression order? And then the suppression order on the suppression order could only be ordered by the government or the Governor General. And it was of the police report that was tabled at the World Royal Commission containing the 28 names. The Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on this case. We have the right to full disclosure of this investigation, as we pay for it now for own it. $68 children a day, 25,000 a year, over 500,000 since 97, and 26 painful years later. We have stood each week since August 30, 2021 in Government House in Queensland, and over 200 and something days in New Zealand, and here since the 7th of February at this location. We are either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of this appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. We the people also require the individual in the British position of Governor General to uphold the requirements of the office of Governor General and inquire why the Governor General has not stepped in with the obvious police overreach, a fraudulent election, a treasonous oath, and the inhibiting of people for peacefully politically protesting, which is a protected right in this country of all Australians. Australians. Let it be up to the people of Australia to determine the level of confidence in the judiciary system, police, Parliament, and now yourself on these matters. Yours sincerely, concerned men and women of Australia. We also call on you to issue votes for fresh elections. Dissolve Parliament. Put in a Parliament, temporary Parliament of Australian people for Australian people. Or step down and remove yourself from office. Individual declarations or proclamations, please come forward. Carl?
Governor General David Hurley, this is my third time addressing you. My name is Cara. I have lost confidence in the government. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue the writs for a fresh election immediately. Further, I want all the documents Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission released to the people unredacted immediately. These two things are not up for negotiation. We will be here every day until you do as instructed. And I just want to add that I don't have any confidence in any politicians that are still standing 2.5 years later in this pandemic. You're all treasonous as far as I am concerned. David Hurley, my name is Glenn Demerit. On the 26th of January, Australia Day, 2022, I served you these documents. They are charge sheets and summons for misprision of treason. You have 66 charges against you. They were served under the people. International common law of Australia. The verdict. The jury of 12 deliberated in a private room overseen by the sheriff and bailiff and spent as much time needed to discuss each point listed on the statement of claims thoroughly, without question. The defendant's verdicts are found in the jury's decision documented, which were completed on the day after the case was heard. The jury decision, case document number JD/New South Wales/2020/0004. In relation to the plaintiff's case, Brian Malcolm Tucker presented his statement of claims on behalf of the people before 12-member jury. The charges issued against the defendants have been raised because of and are not limited to treason is number one. Number two, using the statutory system to commit crimes against the people. Number three, criminal coercion. Number four, uttering. Number five, fraud. Listen to this one. Hurley. Number six, child abuse, child abduction, pedophiles. Number seven, personating officers of the Crown. Number eight, perjury. Number nine, refusal to comply with the UN Human Rights Charter 1948. Number 10, parental alienation. We are so sick of this corporate cabal globalist. I stand with my fellow Australians. We are not going away. We are standing together. We are united. We're not going away until we get justice. The corporate globalist cabal is not our friend. future. They don't represent us. We the people here today stand against them. We want justice and we're not going away until we get it. Thank you.
Yeah! God bless you, Auntie Glenda! The more people bring substance and resources like that, the more powerful we are.
Thank you, Auntie Glenda. Amazing, strong woman. I had a conversation with a policeman the other day, and he said, "You guys are pests. Why don't you just go away?" And I said, "Why are we pests?" He said, "Well, look, every day you're up there annoying the Governor General." I said, "We are speaking our truth. We are speaking what we believe in. And the fact that they think we're pests means that we are getting traction, because obviously they don't like it. And we know they don't like it, and they keep trying to misdirect us, and they keep trying to send us other directions and other ways. But there is other ones in the group that are actually underhandedly assisting us, trust us. They do. I'm here to thank Canada, US, New Zealand, the Italians, the Russians. They're all standing up against this. The Dutch, the Netherlands have just gone off today. You should see the news, guys. They are just... The people have had enough of their treasonous government as well. And they're taking it back. And hopefully one day there's enough of great Australians in this Australia that can stand up and take this country back if these guys don't wake up to themselves. Because if they haven't woken up to themselves in long, when those people do wake up, we will step aside because they will be very angry. And they won't be peaceful like we are. And we will step aside and say, you deal with it. You created it. We tried to warn you. Auntie Glenda, thank you very much. Thank you.
Song next. And we'll finish the day, we'll have this song, and then we'll probably finish the day on the anthem in the front here. We're still here, but at the moment we've got a song here, I Am Australian, we all know it. I think everyone's been handed out the words. Everyone's free to sing along as required, is it right? Yeah. If you want me just to put the music on just on low, just to...
I can shout, but I can't sing.
Yeah, okay. I'll just put it low just so we can sort of get it just late. Might just have to move forward just so I don't get cut out of it all.
From the dreamtime, from dusty red soil plains, I am the ancient heart, the keeper of the flame. I stood upon the rocky shores, I watched the tall ships come. For 40,000 years I've been the first Australian.
Came upon the prison ship, bound by iron chains. I fought the land, endured the lash, and waited for the rains. I'm a settler, I'm a farmer's wife, on a dry and barren run. I convict, then a free man, I became Australian.
I'm the daughter of a digger who sought the mud. The girl became a woman on a long and dusty
teller of stories. I'm a singer of the songs. I am Albert Namatjira, and I paint the ghostly guns. I'm Clancy on his horse. I'm Ned Kelly on the run. I'm the one who loves Matilda. I am Australian.
Heartbeat of the desert, I'm the black soul of the plains, I'm the mountains and the valleys, I'm the droughts and flooding rains, I'm the rock, the land, and the sky, the rivers when they run, the spirit of the spirit, I am Australian. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come, we'll share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian. I am, you are, we are Australian. I am, you are, we are Australian.
Every day you get blessed with another opportunity to shine. I really love doing that. I'm not something I ever saw myself doing was singing, but I absolutely really enjoyed it. So thank you for doing it at the party. Is there anyone else who has anything else to say before we go? So do you want to have a quick word on Julian Assange at all?
Yes, I think we do need one.
Yeah, you're right. No, Phil can take that for you.
Hey, Julian! Governor General!
We love you, Julian.
You are supposed to be the Governor General of this nation, this entire nation. You are supposed to have the ultimate power of this land. And yet one of our citizens, one of our people, one of our countrymen has been held up in custody or various locations for 11 years. Mr. Strange, Mr. Julian is one of our people, is one of our countrymen, one of us. Bring him home! Do not allow the other powers of this world to take one of us. He has done no wrong other than allow a platform for truth to be spoken. He does not deserve to be prosecuted for speaking or allowing the truth to be spoken. And as governor of this nation, you should bring a person or a people from this nation home. Bring Julian home!
Yeah, we're still here. Let's smash my car and lock me up for the man on bail, and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no targets, no trespass. Now we judge you, tables turn, we come with the proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna come cut you loose, knock knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makada, bring on the storm, library to empty. Thought we were gone, regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense that we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shots, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left, and they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. The oldest civilization. It's been how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these war is fought. Alowari for the law and in June in Canberra Accords. Gotta cut out the cancer. Yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders. They got the law. We got the numbers. That is the answer. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab. Never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps. Done all the camps. 2 keeps at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Breaking the laws, breaking the laws. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Let's finish the car. And up and up with a man, and now we're not still here. They see us come. We see them run. No, we are run free. The daughters free our sons. They're getting scared. Stop lying to the bed on there. Even the gun has spirit is on there. We ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never with the back. Never with the mask. 2 years with the past. And we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They're ready to dance. Time with the dance. 2 keeps at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Breaking the roads. Breaking the law. Right time to spirit. Now we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Let's touch the car. I'm not be up with a man on bail and I'm still here.
We're still here!
Hey guys, I just got another quick thing to say. The lady that was a local that was locked up for and had a smash and grab through her windows in front of her kids was actually released yesterday. But her house, one of her husbands has taken out an order so she can't see 2 of her kids. One of her ex-husbands, I should say. And they have cut the power off in her house. So that's right, in winter they are legally not allowed to do this, but they have. So she has 2 other kids. Exactly, no power, no heating. She doesn't have gas. She's just, her house is purely electric. And they are doing this to break her. They won't break her, trust me. They will not break her. But just know that there is people that are going strong and fighting strong, even though it costs them dearly. Just like we are going hard and going strong, and some of us it has cost dearly. But just remember that. Don't give up. Don't feel like the battle's not worth it. There's people out there that believe in us and what we're doing so strong that they actually fight this hard. She spent nearly a month in incarceration for not having a registered vehicle and no license. That is why she spent a month in incarceration. Not being able to see her 4 kids, and now not being able to see 2 of her kids, because the system decided that her husband was right and her beliefs are stopping her from seeing her children because they think that her beliefs are not okay. So what if her beliefs were in God Almighty or Allah or anybody else? That would be classed as some sort of persecution, wouldn't it? But because she believes that the government is not lawful or truthful, she's been persecuted and that's okay. This is the hypocrisy. Just like the women that were arrested for going to visit the suffragettes display in Parliament. How much more hypocrisy do you want than that? So just remember, guys, keep fighting strong. There's other people that are losing things as well to fight strong.
Well, that brings us up to a wrap for the day. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for leaving us more empowered and with more resources. Thank you for leaving me feeling good about it all. I feel like we're not just yelling at an empty house over there. But we also thank you to those people, Tanya, Cara, who keep filming while we're down on the live streams. We are on YouTube. I'll be uploading today's video on the YouTube under Freedom Front Canberra. It'll also be on Rumble and Odyssey from there. I'm still just working through a few of the loopholes that they have in front of me, but we should be live no later than about a week and a half, unless we get 1,000 subscribers, which would be nice, and we can go live straight away. All that being said, over 250, 300 subscribers already. The support's just overwhelming, and the messages of encouragement from everyone. Thank you to one of our people on the feeds. He's here today. I won't use his call sign, but Ryan's here with his dog Max. Thank you very much for coming down. Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot to be able to talk to you guys on the feeds every day. Thank you for Rain for coming as well with the big Julia's Assange push. We are Assange's digital diggers at the end of the day. We're not General Finns. I think we're Julian Assange's digital diggers. He set it all up for us. Thanks for coming back again, Dave, representative of Australia 1 here as well. And yeah, everyone else that just keeps coming up. Sorry if names fail me quickly, but we'll head back to the car park. The kettle will be on. Oh. Actually, before everyone heads off, Karen would like a photo of us down here by the lake. If everyone wants to move forward to the lake and then face back this way with their flags, and we'll get a.
Someone here's got to have a song in the car, don't they?
And thank you again. Thank you very much. Very powerful speech.
We don't get to hide once we come to Canberra. Good to see you.
Good morning. Hold your flag up, Brett. Pedal faster, Brett. To your port side.
Simon, your flag is blocking Sue's face.
Oh, that's fine. We're still here.
Brett, a little to the left.
A little to your port side, Brett.
Your left, Brett, your left.
Freedom!
Morning, Hazel. We are one.
We are many.
We are many.
We are many. Okay.
We are freedom.
Yeah. Our brave.
Determination Committee, Shirley.
Hang on. Hang on, guys. Karen's going to jump in. Scott, can Karen grab the Canadian flag? Come on, jump in there.
Yeah, you hold it, girl.
I'm good. You come over here. Yeah, we don't want to fall.
Hello, lovely Hazel. How are you? I'm good. We are
Oh yeah, we got no, you won't like that one. No.
It doesn't come up on the screen.
Okay, thank you. Oh, one more. Steve, just one more, guys. Quickly, one more, come on. You guys panic. Here's your flag. Do you want these, Pammy? I've got heaps of these.
Just says he's got 30 days booked.
And how's our digital diggers on the webinets? Even though we're not live, I apologise. We're going live as soon as we can. We've had a great day down here. There we go. Brett came across back with his flags. He's going to take himself back to the peninsula way, I think.
No, you're right.
Do your job, Hurley!
But if you want to come, come a little closer. Okay, come a little
Fuck.
closer.
Hey, we're live. Hang on. Gitmo. He said David Hurley's gone to Gitmo. Oh, he paints a pretty picture. Patriot, sovereign soldier.
Hang on. No, you're right.
Oh, it's a nice little drift there. I've got to allow for angle. I've got to allow for you got to lead him. Lead him by half a boat length.
Yeah, I just have to get the reflection in the thing. All right, that should be good. Yeah.
Oh, this is it, folks. This is where someone goes in the drink. Let's see who goes in the drink first. Go on, go on. Got to at least try.
Yeah, some of those turned out all right.
Good day here.
Hang on, I'm going to hold the
Yeah. Ryan supporting the Stars and Stripes. We are just another star on the Stripes, I believe.
What is this? Yeah, it's probably just going to be backlit, hey?
better get back and put the kettle on, otherwise no one will know what to do. Yep. Kettle's on, right, Let's take the digital diggers back to the car park. I might even end this stream here so we can upload it so everyone can see. Well, without further ado, we're going to switch off. We look forward to going live from the National Rock Garden, Barrenjoey Road, Canberra. We're here every day, 10 a.m. every day. We meet here. We'll make our pilgrimage down. We normally get here a bit earlier for breakfast. Please come and join us. Please come and join us. I'm just trying to remember someone's name then. I can't remember it. One of our live members on the feeds come down and join us today. Some of you guys might recognise him. I won't use his call sign out loud. I'll probably already compromise him anyway. Brett's going to go back to the peninsula. But that's about it. We're going to upload this onto YouTube. It'll also probably go into Rumble and Odyssey if I can sort of figure out processes. And look forward to speaking to you all live. Trust me, I'm going to get there as soon as I can. 1,000 subscribers, we can go live straight away. But I'm not asking anything of you guys because you've done so much for us already. Just the support we've had even to get the 250 to the 300, incredible. I'm just overwhelmed. But that's the sort of show. You'll get a good indication of the show for those who haven't seen us before. God bless you all around the world, all our patriots, freedom fighters. You've given me the hugest amount of faith in humanity to keep going while we hold the line here in Canberra. We try to win and awake the people to the dark and sinister of the unconstitutional government, an unholy Vatican and a criminal crown. And we wait for the people to come and join us. So as you're all awake, just know that there's Australians here, wide awake, fighting for you, welcoming you, embracing you, loving you from afar, and asking you to know that we're in a war so that you may see the enemy and get in the fight. No one will be able to let this one just slip past, unfortunately. Well, we're not going to allow it. This is about the sanctity of children. No cause is more worth fighting for than your family and the sanctity of children, fighting for those who can't fight for themselves. So come on, men, buck up. Let's get into it, eh? The time of man is now. Come down and follow all our remarkable and powerful women that have got us here this far. And look forward to the victory. Once we've had full disclosure of the truth, we will have the freedom. Blah, blah, blah. I don't love the sound of my own voice, trust me. But it's a great day, great weekend. Wherever you are, fight in the fronts, get the word out and meet with like-minded people and converse. Don't be scared. Take our freedom of speech back, even though they're doing all they can to block us. Free Julian Assange, free Aussie Cossack. Don't imprison me. And just know that I love yous there. I do. Love yous. God bless yous. Go forth and conquer. And we'll tune off there. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Like you haven't heard that before.